Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Book Orchard, and I have got a book haul for you today. So guys, I have a problem. I have clicky fingers. So I ordered, I had a book delivery like a day or two ago, and I did not realize that I double bought a book. That's going to be fun. Fortunately, it's Sarah J. Maas, and I have a friend of mine who reads them too, and she doesn't have this book yet, so it's already found a new home. But I am going to dive in here, guys, and let you know that I had to get a couple of Sarah J. Maas books. I was missing a few from the Throne of Glass series, not the Court of Thorns and Roses. The Throne of Glass series, and I had to get the rest of them because then when I start, I'm probably going to go whoosh all the way through them and we'll kind of go from there. So Empire of Storms, and then the double one, Queen of Shadows, and then Tower of Dawn. So do I know much about these? No, I haven't got a clue. But I know that I am in love with Sarah J. Maas's writing. That same friend and I are actually going to do, like, we're starting a bit of a book club between the two of us. Let me know if you guys want to join. But we're going to be reading Sarah J. Maas's first installment of, A House of Blood, and I can't remember all of it, the Crescent City one. So that is going to be our July, agreed between the two of us, and I'm so excited. I just loved her writing in the other series, and I'm super keen to see what she does with this. I believe it's very different, but I'm totally game and jumping in there. And then the next one I got is, I recently read the Selection series by Kira Cass, and I loved it. I just thought it was sweet and whimsical and fun, but there was some interesting political stuff, and I love the skewing. The skewing was so much fun. But there is a Happily Ever After companion to the Selection series, and this one's got 2 stories in it, I think. But either way, I wanted to give it a shot and just kind of finish off my immersion into that world and into those people, and I really want to see what this entails. So that one I had to get as well. And then there's another series here. Oh gosh, I'm going to be telling you guys some bunch of nonsense, I'm sure, but I fell in love with these covers, and I know I read the story a while back and I absolutely loved it. I love it when, one of my favorite tropes is like when you have a country that's taken over by like these people, and they conquer them, and the people who were righteous, rightfully from that country, like, have an uprising, and they obviously fight for their freedom, and you would hope that they win. But when there's fantasy involved in that, and like an interest in the magic system, like I am so in, I might as well be in the cold swimming pool outside. Like, I am totally up for that. So these books just look absolutely incredible, and that is the trilogy Snow Like Ashes, Ice Like Fire, and then Frost Like Night. Like, do you guys not love these covers? And again, they are floppy books. This one looks like a real hefty one, the second one. So this is going to be super fun, but I'm going to read the back here for you guys so you can see what it's about. So this is it says a lightning fast tale of loyalty, love, and finding one's destiny. So that just sounds fun all on its own. 16 years ago, the kingdom of Winter was conquered and its citizens enslaved, leaving them without magic or a monarch. Now the Winterians' only hope for freedom is the 8 survivors who managed to escape, and who have been searching for the chance to steal back Winter's magic and rebuild the kingdom ever since. Like, does that not sound amazing? I love the idea of it involving, like, that's why I liked it. I forgot about that. But the, like, winter, spring, summer, like, that just sounds like a completely unique concept, and that just is right up my alley. So it says, orphaned as an infant during winter's defeat, Mira has lived her whole life as a refugee, training to be a warrior and desperately in love with her best friend and the future king, Matha. She would do anything to help Winter rise again. So when she scouts to discover a location of the ancient locket that can restore their magic, Mira decides to go after it, only to find herself thrust into a world of evil magic and dangerous politics, and to realize that her destiny is not, and never has been, her own. So that is just, I am so ready to dive into that. It's not even funny. And then I also got a duology. So Mary E. Pearson did The Remnant Chronicles, and I read that and I loved it. I loved her writing. I believe, I actually didn't need to know more than that. I just know that this has something to do with, I think it's enemies to lovers, but Dance of Thieves, and then Vow of Thieves. Like, these books, are they not just, these books are so damn gorgeous. It's probably one of the prettiest sets of, like, duology sets of books I have. And I am going to read the snippet actually at the back here. That just is from Stephanie Garber. And it says, a brilliant fantasy with a boldly beating heart. Mary E. Pearson is a fearless storyteller, and I'm trying to catch my breath from this book. So I have heard this is incredible. I loved her protagonist from the Remnant series, and that whole love triangle, the way she like made twists and turns and you didn't see things coming, I loved. So I am beyond excited to dive in and jump into those two. Then things get a little more serious. I decided I had to try my luck with a Frederick Bachman. I have heard so much about him, and I decided I was going to dive in with the story of A Man Called Ove. So Ove is most certainly the grumpiest man you will ever meet. He thinks himself surrounded by idiots, but it isn't rare these days to find such an old-fashioned clarity of belief and deed. So he laughs at people because, you know, neighbors can't reverse a trailer properly, shop assistants talking code, but such unswerving conviction about what the world should be and a lifelong dedication to making it just so. In the end, you will see there is something about Ove that is quite irresistible. So apparently he writes literary fiction. I have heard amazing things from him by Murphy. It's what is her channel called? I don't know. I'll try to link it down below for you guys. But Murphy is incredible. I love watching her videos. And then I also got, I know this has been translated into a movie. I'm keen to watch the movie, but I really want to read the book first. And it looks like it's got like really cute little short chapters. So that I think this is going to be light and fun. And this is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. And this is like two people that meet on the, if I remember correctly, they meet on a bus. And I think she's about to be deported. Yes, she and her family are about to be deported to Jamaica. And he is on the bus, and he's a bit of a dreamer or something like that. Yeah, his parents have got high expectations from him. But they meet on a bus, they have a day together, and they fall absolutely in love. This just sounds so cute and so fun and so light and so fluffy. And then this one, I'm not going to lie, is a little bit of a cover buy. This is Cast in Firelight by Dana Swift. And I'm only going to read you the top here. It says, two royal heirs arranged to be married. They made their own arrangements. So this just sounded super fun. I think it's somewhat of a, like, enemies to lovers. Or, it says here, it's a spellbinding debut with cage-fighting witches, vigilante heroism, and an intoxicating... And I've got tongue-tied again, intoxicating slow burn romance. So this sounds, again, right up my alley. And then again, another one, I had to try this author. I've seen some amazing things by her. I'm very keen to read that one, The Pirate's Daughter. The Pirate King's Daughter. Anyway, Trisha Levenseller, The Shadows Between Us. So this is... I want to say I can remember exactly what this is about, but I can't. I just know it comes up on a lot of the story, you know, a lot of the things. Again, this actually wasn't a cover buy. This was just a storyline buy. So Alessandra is tired of being overlooked, but she has a plan to gain power. 1, woo the Shadow King. 2, marry him. 3, kill him and take his kingdom for herself. It just sounds so awesome. So guys, like my bed is kind of stacked around me. I have another duology here, and if you guys have watched any of my videos, you'll probably go like, I saw this one coming. Levi Digo! So, King of Scars, Rule of Wolves. Like, this is more about Nikolai. I found him to be the most phenomenal character in the Grishaverse series. The Shadow and Bone series. And I really love maps. Books with maps, and this one is far more detailed this time around. I think it's just absolutely phenomenal. I really wanted the hardcovers as well, because check out that cover. gosh, I haven't heard that sound in a while. So we had I don't know if this is just a South African thing or not, but growing up we had ice cream trucks, and there it is. So I'm going to jump in here with my last book to wrap up my book haul here that is covering my bed with books. It's insane. And that is, well, this is a second-hand bookstore, thrift bookstore by, which I absolutely love, The Time Traveler's Wife. And this is by Audrey, I can never say her surname, Niffenegger. That sounds terrible. I don't know how to say it. But anyway, I have watched the movie, and it warmed me up in little places that I cannot explain the definition with the way, like, I love the movie. I do not know how close the book is to the movie, but I kind of felt, ever since I watched the movie, I'm like, I have to read that book. So I have walked into various bookstores all over the place, and it always ends up being my luck that they either have it, and I'm not really, you know, I went through space obviously having kids where I knew I wasn't reading very much, and they were little and they were busy, and I have a very, very busy 5-year-old. Or like I'd walk into a bookstore, ask about it, and they're like, oh man, they just sold a copy. So I finally managed to get a hold of this. I am so excited to read it. I don't know when I'm going to read it, because I certainly have enough here to keep me busy for a while. But yeah, let me know if any of these added some stuff to your TBR, or if you have any suggestions for me, please make a comment down below. But also in the meantime, if you enjoy these videos, please click on the like and subscribe buttons down below, and I'll make sure to do some more for you. Anyway guys, that's it from me, and I will see you next time. Bye!